Tuesday Night Baseball from Denver, Colorado, and Coors. Don Sutton is on the mound for the Rockies in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, this is one of the game's all-time best pitchers. Over 300 career wins, and he's been doing his thing for a long time. It'll be interesting to see if he can continue that solid work in this one today, Matt.
Well, boys, we take a look at the Rockies' starting play here tonight. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
The 0-2 once more. Now a swing and a miss on the fastball, then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening. Coming to the plate now, Jose Pirela. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike one.
Little hesitation right there by the batter. It was great execution by the pitcher down and away, but that looked like a late swing. Could have been sitting on something else.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
First baseman.
Digging in now, Eric Hosmer. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
One of the keys to good pitching is attacking early in the count. That's 2 pitches, 2 swings, and an 0-2 count. Let's see if he goes right after him and tries to bury him here on the 3rd pitch.
Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down. Matt Strahm is on the mound for the Padres in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Yeah, Matt, his last start wasn't very good. Knocked out after 3 innings and took the loss. They're expecting much more from him, and he needs to get off to a flying start in this one.
Here's the first pitch to him. Squared that one up just a little late. Guys, the Swingin' Friars, as they take the field here tonight, they continue to fall on hard times, losing again last time out, and that makes 7 losses in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3. Haven't
hit high and deep out to left field. Into the bleachers and gone. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. Home run number 9 on the year, and the Rockies are out to a 1-0 lead.
Baseball has really changed. Remember when leadoff guys were guys that would just draw walks and steal bases? But that's not the case anymore. Guys like this, they have pop in their bat. They can go deep.
Into the box, Tony Gwynn. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. That average way, way up there to start things out. 11 home runs and 28 RBIs. The 0-1 on its way. Hard hit to first. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
So digging in now, Roberto Alomar. He's looking to extend that hitting streak, which stands at 8 games coming in. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first.
Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. It's off the rocks and gone.
Well, he hit a homer last night, too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff, don't give him anything he can extend his arms on. You do, and he's going to make you pay for it, just like he did.
Line drive to center field. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1. And the Hall of Fame catcher Gary Carter hits next. He also had 3 hits in the win last night. First pitch of the at-bat. Hard hit and deep toward the right field line. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Around second. He's on his way to third. And it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him.
Left
Coming to
fielder.
the plate now, Stan Musial. He takes his first trip to the plate here, fresh off a 4-hit ball game a night ago. And a hanger as he gives this one a pretty good ride out to deep center. And it's gone as they add still another.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused. The next thing you know, you've got 3 home runs in an inning, and your entire offense is off and running.
Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. He has success with 2 out, and the bottom of the first stays moving.
Batting 8.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and in steps Big Frank. He's set, and the pitch. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field.
Batting 9.
At the plate, Don Sutton. And the Rockies trying to hang even more damage on the scoreboard in the opening frame. Ready to deliver, here's the first pitch. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Thomas rounds the corner and is headed home. He scores. As they pile on, it's now a 6-0 game.
Well, this doesn't have the makings of a start he's going to be proud of, does it? He's getting absolutely pounded here in the first inning, and I would think they're not going to let this go on for much longer.
Stepping in now, Barry Larkin. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it.
Hey, in the last at-bat when he hit that home run on an off-speed pitch, he didn't really crush it, but he certainly hit it well enough to drive it out of the ballpark.
Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their 4th big fly of the game.
Dero, I don't know what you think, but this is one of those cases. Now, they must be seeing beach balls up there right now with 4 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, this lineup from top to bottom has power just oozing out of it, and this guy's missing over the heart.
High and deep to right center. Renfroe looking up, and it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs.
Now batting, second baseman,
And now, Roberto Alomar. Oh, could it be 3 in a row? Myers going back, still ranging back. Gone! You got to be kidding me. Back-to-back-to-back home runs.
Now batting, center fielder, Ken Griffey.
Standing in now, Ken Griffey Jr. as he rips it on the ground to second. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. Digging in for his second at-bat, Gary Carter. And recall he doubled his first time through, but was thrown out trying to stretch that into a triple. He's set. Here it comes. Line to the right is there to make the catch and digging in now for San Diego, Hunter Renfroe. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Behind 0-2 now. And he takes strike 3 cold on the fastball. 1 gone.
So here's how the Colorado Rockies are positioned defensively. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Try to check it, and it's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
You know, he's had a very economical start out there. Got through the first inning on just 9 pitches.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Padres Stepping in and ready for another shot, Stan Musial. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
And in that last at-bat, it makes you think that this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out.
Eddie Matthews.
At the plate, Eddie Matthews. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Myers is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
First baseman number 35.
Ready for another chance? Frank Thomas. He singled his last time up. From the stretch. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will, as it heads to the corner. A fair ball. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so when he got the changeup, he was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
Into the box now, Don Sutton. Line drive to center field. Renfroe is there, and they breeze through this half. Now in the box, Austin Hedges. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Musial going back. Gone!
Batting 8, third baseman number 13.
Stepping in now, Freddie Galvis. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Galvis behind 0-2.
0-2.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. Gwynn on the move. And he makes the catch in the corner. Now to the plate, the pitcher, number 66. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Bases are empty, 1 man out. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down and away.
Here's another 0-2. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. Striding in once again, Corey Spangenberg. 0-for-1 here in the early going. Right on. Takes for a strike. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. The Padres ready to take his hacks again. Barry Larkin, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down, because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
The right fielder, number 19.
Ready once again, Tony Gwynn. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
And he is into third with a triple, his 3rd hit of the night.
It's rare to hit a triple, but he's knocking on the door of history right now. In addition to that 3-bagger, which is the hardest one to get, he already has a home run and a single. So if he gets a double next time up, he's going to have a cycle.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. The runner does score from third, and let's hope he's going to be all right.
The center fielder, number 24.
Digging in and looking for more, Ken Griffey Jr. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Into the bleachers and gone.
The catcher, number 8, Gary
And the
Carter.
Hall of Fame catcher Gary Carter hits next, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Throw gets him, 2 down. Phil Maton is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Joe Morgan will come on now as the pinch hitter.
Joe Morgan.
Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Fastball, middle cut, places it right back where it came from.
Into the box, Eddie Matthews. Ripped on the ground to first. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. And he's going to score with ease, as the throw will be too late.
Boy, you know, in today's game, D-Row, pitchers are being taught high velocity, go get ahead, strike one. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes.
And now, meanwhile, here's a ball headed out toward deep left center field. And this is going to clear the wall, a home run. Almost can't believe I'm saying this, but that was the 8th home run of the game for these guys. How about this offensive performance?
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, this is what Coors Field is all about, right? You come here to see runs, and that's what you saw today.
I just like...
Oh, there it goes. In the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Barry Larkin.
Standing in now, Barry Larkin. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
The right fielder, number 19.
Digging in once again, Tony Gwynn. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is pulled into right. Now a dive in right, but he can't haul it in. And now this is going to be big trouble out there. Tony Gwynn has just hit for the cycle. What a thrill for him and everybody here in attendance, for that matter.
Wow, this is great, Matt. I've seen a few others besides this one, and it is really exciting for everyone, even the broadcaster. It's such a rare feat in our sport, and it always seems to come out of nowhere. So it's pretty cool we got a chance to see.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone.
Wow, you have a great night in hockey. You score 3 goals, and that's a hat trick. But how about hitting 3 home runs in one night? That's the baseball equivalent of a hat trick, and that's awfully hard to do.
Ripped toward the gap in right. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And foul, though it had the home run distance. 0-1, here it comes. Hard hit ball to second, and that's through for a base hit. Now a long throw home. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Joe Morgan trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. First offering on its way. Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul.
Well, this season is off to a rough start for him, and I think the worst part is when you're getting your hat handed to you early this season, you look up and you see your ERA in the double digits. It takes a long...
Oh, hang on now. This ball is smoked to right, and I don't think this one's coming back. No chance. It's gone.
Boy, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
In now, Eddie Matthews. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Renfroe is after it. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
35.
So standing in, Frank Thomas. And we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. Swung on and chopped up the middle, and it's in time at first, and finally at... Joe Morgan will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing left
Into the
field.
box, Jose Pirela. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball one.
Finally, a take. No, seriously, that's the first pitch they've taken the entire game.
Now the 1-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he reaches up to track this one down for the first out, and he had to go a long way to get to that ball. So one gone in the inning now, and that'll bring in the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4. Into the box now, Hunter Renfroe, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98, 0-1. Strike 2.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. Up 3 down for San Diego. And they remain well behind. Number 53 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Leading off the 4th inning.
Ready to deliver, here's the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. Gone!
Oh, man, he got hurt. His second pitch since coming in, and he serves one up. A reliever's worst nightmare and a big confidence boost to the lineup.
Now another one hit deep to left and gone into the right field bleachers. A solo shot here to left. His 3rd home run of the ball game as this lead got even wider. Stepping in now, Tony Gwynn.
Well, if you would have told him when he woke up this morning that he was going to hit 3 home runs tonight, he would have thought he was dreaming. Well, it's a dream night, but he's wide awake.
Roberto Alomar will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ballgame as they'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game.
Center fielder.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Ken Griffey Jr. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Hard hit ball to second, fielded by Spangenberg. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Back alongside Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Will Myers is set to lead things off. Takes a high fastball for a strike. He just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. First time up, he went down looking. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Behind 0-2 now. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Now batting.
At the plate, Austin Hedges. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike one.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike three, and that will. And the Hall of Fame catcher Gary Carter hits next. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. First pitch on its way. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. And it's gone into the bleachers.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Into the box, Joe Morgan. Line towards center field. And again, he's got himself a base hit. Make it 3 for 3.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hit for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get a triple.
Yeah, that's you said it, D-Row. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
Here's the 0-1. This is pulled into right. Reyes is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Now batting, first baseman, Frank
In
Thomas.
now for Colorado, Frank Thomas. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. First offering on its way. Line drive to center field. Renfroe is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2.
Now batting,
Now at the plate, Don Sutton. He went deep last time up.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit.
And now look at this. The pitcher gets a hold of one to deep center field. And he will get there to make the running play. And digging in the switch hitter, Freddie Galvis. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later innings. Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
50th pitch of the game on its way. Oh, and they still have no answer for him up there. 6 straight punch-outs now, and there's one away. Carlos Asuaje will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. A bouncer to the left side. Matthews takes it in. Throw to Thomas is in time for the out.
Now batting, second baseman, Corey Spangenberg.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Corey Spangenberg. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner. 1 run, just 1 hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when...
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Number 65 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 65.
So coming to the plate, Barry Larkin, and he's got a very real opportunity at making some history here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Slapped hard the opposite way. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Tony.
Now at the plate, Tony Gwynn. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Into the box now, Roberto Alomar. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. A leap at the wall, but forget it, it's gone, a home run.
Well, there are good days, and then there are great days. When you hit 4 home runs in a game, I think you can say that's a great game. This has been incredible to watch.
Driven nicely into the gap. He takes the turn and heads for second. Around second, looking for the cycle. And would you believe it? It's a triple to give him the cycle. So there it is. He's hit for the cycle.
Oh, man, he's been just awesome to watch in this one, guys. I mean, a cycle is such a rarity, and it's one of the coolest things you can witness happening in a single game. He's going to be the talk of baseball for a few days after this one.
In now, Gary Carter. Swing, and oh my, hit him with the high. And it's off the yogurt stand. Tasty and way out of here.
As a fellow once said, the only park that ball wouldn't have made it out of is Yellowstone. Everyone knows he's got plenty of thump in his bat, but come on, I'm not sure that ball's even come down yet.
The left fielder, number 8, Joe.
Stepping in now,
Morgan.
Joe Morgan, as he chops it on the ground toward the right side. He's got to hurry, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, third baseman.
Striding into the box, Eddie Matthews. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. First offering on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Hit hard on the ground to second. Spangenberg has it. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the... Welcome back to Coors Field here in Denver. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we
Hitting
are.
off for San Diego, shortstop, Jose Perella.
In there for strike one.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Strike him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
And he gets ahead 0-1.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. first pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Standing in now, Hunter Renfroe. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
And he struck him out. 16 for the ball game, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, Frank Thomas working on a good line in this ball game. 3 for 5 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So that puts the Rockies' leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, Dero. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
The 0-1 on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Man, you find yourself down executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Stepping in, Barry Larkin, and he's trying to make this a 5-hit ball game for himself right here. First delivery to him on the way. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. My word, it's off the barbecue stand out there. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, his 4th in the ballgame as the blowout continues.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Into the box now, Tony Gwynn. Line drive to center field. Renfroe is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Roberto Alomar will stand in yet again, and he's looking for history now. We take you back to his last home run. This was his 4th of the ball game, and it needn't be said that 5 in a game has never been done before. Here's Will Myers. He leads off their half of the eighth, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Yeah! And that's on the outside corner for a strike. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Looking at the pitch. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
First pitch of the at-bat. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2. Now here it comes. Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Into the box. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Strike 3. 19 strikeouts for him now. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. And they remain well behind. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Ken Griffey Jr.
Center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr.
First pitch on its way. And Junior swings and sends a ground ball to second. Spangenberg is there, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Catcher, number 8, Gary Carter.
So coming to the plate, Gary Carter. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. First offering on its way. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Joe Morgan. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. High in the air and deep to left center field. Renfroe racing back, still going back. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard.
Well, as always, he wanted to spot that sinker at the knees or lower, but this one was up in the zone. So it's like a flat fastball that didn't move. Those usually go a long way.
He enters this plate appearance 3 for 6 in the ball game thus far. The windup and the 0-1. Good breaking ball that time in for a strike. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout the
Into the box now, Freddie Galvis starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point, but these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
Got him for an even 20 strikeouts now thus far, as he's just been flat unhittable.
Now batting, the pitcher, Craig Stammen.
Manuel Margot will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Margot.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Popped him up. Larkin is there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting.
The San Diego batting order turns over and set to go. Corey Spangenberg. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. High pop-up. Matthews in foul ground. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. Tons of runs in this one. The Rockies came out swinging with a huge first inning that really set them up well. Don Sutton earns his first win of the season. Time now for Baseball on the Show. We're live at Nationals Park here in Washington, D.C. Tonight, it's the first of 4 between the Colorado Rockies and the Washington Nationals. The Rockies try to lock down their 14th consecutive win. Coming up next. Tanner Roark gets the call for Game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Tanner Roark a lot of times gets lost in the shuffle. Really good sinking fastball. Former reliever that worked his way into the starting rotation. 93 to 95 miles an hour with sink. Power slider. Good changeup. I'd like to see him use the changeup a little bit more. Quality 3-pitch mix. A pitcher and not a thrower.
Harper is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. And a moment now to peek at the Rockies starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Look, Matt, everybody should be looking at the guy in the 3 spot. He's hitting over 400. Now, hold on. I know it's just April, but that's really impressive. And if you're hitting 400 in the backyard playing wiffle ball, you're still doing something pretty good. It's been a great start, and I'm interested to see if he can feed off of it the rest of the way.
In there, strike 2.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Line toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Around